capture a live animal, you need a trap. This one is about $25 at Lowe's, Home Depot, or Menards. Bait, in this case peanuts, and gloves to avoid being bit. In this case I'm catching a squirrel that's doing some damage to my house. The trap works by closing when the animal steps on the pressure plate in the middle of the trap. To set the trap, raise the door plate up and hook the U-shaped piece of metal on the door over the spring catch lever of the trap. The spring lever is attached to a rod that goes to the pressure plate in the trap. The animal steps on the trap, the catch lever retracts, and the door closes. To raise the door, you need to push the metal bars in on the back of the door slightly. This will allow you to open it up and set the trap. The final thing you want to do is use your finger to push the spring lever back as far as you can on the U-shaped piece of metal so it's barely on there, because you want the trap to close as soon as the trigger plate is touched. As obvious as it sounds, you need to place the trap where you see the animals. In this case, I have squirrels around this tree all the time, so that's where I place the trap. I use whole shell peanuts as the bait, and I place one outside the trap, one in the front of the trap, and then a bunch of them in the back. Since I'm trapping squirrels, I only trap during the day since I don't want to catch raccoons, possums, skunks, etc. When I have the trap out, I check the trap every hour or two. As you can see, the door is closed and there is a squirrel in the trap. Now I need to relocate the squirrel. Check your local or state laws where you can release live animals. I release in a wooded area where I have permission of the landowner. Before moving the squirrel in my car, I put the trap back in the box with the door closest to me so it's easy to pull it out. I use the box because I hope it's less stressful on the squirrel, and in case the squirrel does his business during the trip, it's in the box and not in my car. These are the woods where I'll be releasing the squirrel. Releasing the squirrel is pretty simple. You open the door, and once the squirrel sees daylight, it runs for it. I've never had a squirrel choose to remain in the trap. I just stay at the top of the trap and then I carefully open the door so my hand stays behind the door as the squirrel leaves so it's not tempted to bite me. Open the door and he's gone.